Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the Legendary server. We are here outside the last homely house today because I looked into it. There is a prologue behind the Volume 2, which is what we're going to be starting today. We have to talk to this person here who has a foreword, Bulwark of the West. This will be a completely new quest to me because it is separate from what you would do if you were an elf, and I think my only characters to get this far are elves at this point, so this will actually be the first time I do this specific quest, assuming it is in any way different. So Master Elrond wishes to speak to you. He says the elves have neither strength for the race of man and wish you to speak with him about a matter of urgency. Go inside and speak with Master Elrond. So, as usual, you have to go in there. Before we do go in there, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day, so let's have a look at that. 50 virtual experience plus a random relic pack, which once again we are unable to use. We now have 4 of those, I think, waiting to be used. I did clear out my inventory. I just chucked away pretty much everything at this point, except this drops of resin. Even all the task items, I just wanted to start from scratch with that. But we have premium relic pack, random relic pack, plus the sealed relics of the dead city. Probably won't use those, to be honest, because they'll just get out used straight away. And then we also have these fused Kalanad relics to use as well, plus these 3 third age weapons that we did pick up in the last episode, with many more to come, hopefully. Let's go in and talk to Elrond, though. Hopefully close to level 55 today. We have 10k experience to go. Okay, jump down to Elrond. What would you like us to do? So we need to, please welcome, you must be thankful for every journey that ends in safety. For these are dangerous times and shadows grow ever long outside Rivendell. A small company will soon be setting forth on a mission to great secrecy to combat this growing evil. I love to speak in detail of their errand, but know that it will do a great hurt of the enemies of this age if they succeed. The fate of the race of men concerns you closely, and I know you are trustworthy. 2 doughty men prepare to set forth on a perilous journey. Lend them your assistance as they prepare to leave. I speak of Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and Boromir of Gondor. And Boromir of Gondor. Look for them in one of the guest rooms alongside the road that winds up to the southern slope of the Vales of Imladris. So we know where Aragorn is, and Boromir as well, both in there. Let's go chat with them and see what we can do to give them a hand. Right, we're in here. Boromir is here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And Aragorn is here. So, my hope is, with these 2 quest completions, plus this one here, assuming they give us our regular amount of XP, give or take, which I think was about 5,000, and these are level 50, so assuming they give us XP, they should. That should level us up today, so hopefully that's what we can get out of this. Now, I just need to quickly check. So one we need to talk to here, and we need to... So that's the Sentinel of the southern entrance, and then Gandalf, who is in the last homely house in Bilbo's room. So, for the first time in a while, because normally I skip past the travelling bit, we have to actually be travelling out of Rivendell. The amount of time saved on episodes, I'm sure, by not going all this way and all the way back is quite a lot. So, it is definitely worth us doing, just to try and get most done out of the episode. But we are going to have to do quite a bit of travelling, and I'm sure once we get there, we're then going to have to travel back over here. I really wish there was a stable master or something that we could go to here. I mean, the hunter travel skill to Rivendell, and I'm assuming potentially the return to Rivendell that elves get, would probably be around here. I know it's right by the bridge, so that would be nice. But something like a little horse or a little stable master, like what you get for the Bree Festival grounds, that was here, over to here. What's this treasure seeker as well? I saw that in Mordor. Is there a treasure hunter event on currently? I don't know why there'd be one in Mordor. I'm not sure. Maybe we should have a look. Not today, but I should have a look separately, because I can just go on a different character and sort of travel to Rivendell from Bree or something. I'm sure I'll be able to find out. But we need to go talk to the guard, or the sentinel. Boromir's asked you to see if the guards at the southern entrance require the strength of his arm on the valley's defenses. So it's like, hey, do you need anything? Yeah. Or are you pretty good? So the gates of Imladris, hopefully it's just as simple as come up here and they're chill, they're okay, and they don't need any help. I mean, if they need help, sure, but it'd be nice if I could just come up here. Thanks for the offer, but as Talamir's concerns misplaced, the elves can protect Imladris. Awesome. So we'll quickly go down to Gandalf, because we might as well go both at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll quickly skip to Gandalf, because well, it's just quicker to do that. And then we shall see what they have to say. Hopefully Boromir is okay with that and he's not offended. And he's just like, yeah, fair enough, okay. I was just worried. That would be ideal. But let's head to... it's just a ray of light on us. Let's head to Rivendell and go from there. Or the last only house. And go from there. Right, so Frodo and Gandalf are here. It's December 24th. What are the 2 ways of the mountains that Aragorn proposes? Well, there's apparently 3 ways, according to the quest name. The parts of the mountain could be difficult. The Redhorn Gate is high up, and in winter, heights might be treacherous. I do not believe the Gap of Rohan will be open to us. The way we would bring the company too close to Isengard, and Aragorn will understand why we must not go that way. There's a 3rd way through the mountains. I will not speak of it here. Aragorn will know the way of which I speak. Return to him with my misgivings. So that quest looks like it's the completion, which makes me worried for Boromir's quest. But we'll see what he wants us to do after, or it might hopefully just be, hey, now talk to Aragorn and finish there. But I'll quickly go back to the guest house and see from there. Okay, so let's complete Aragorn's quest first. So yeah, we know for a fact we're getting 5,300, so after Boromir's quest we should complete. Tell elf singers in the Hall of Fire of the deeds of men. Okay. Great. I felt like I didn't want to mention it, so I really hoped it wasn't going to be the case of we should have come back here first. This is what I expected, though it gives me grief to see it so clearly. Elves believe there is no need for us. They need to change their opinion of Gondor's fall and change it quickly. Do they not see that our people will be last real defense? I mean, just chill out, dude. They're alright, okay? Go to Hallfire in the House of Arwen, remind some of the elf singers of the great deeds of people, of the Gondorian cavalry, perhaps of Elendil and his sons. They will not then undervalue the contributions of our people. So back to the last homely house we go. So here we are with the elf singers. Let's go remind them of the great deeds of man. I know his tale, I know it by another name. For an name address is called the Song of the Last Alliance. It involves more characters, not just Elendil the Tall, but Gil-galad our king, and Must Elrond and Círdan the shipwright. But you've reminded me of this, I urge you not to forget it yourself. Neither elves nor men alone could have withstood the power of the enemy at the Siege of Mordor. I was saying this in the last episode, the episode that would come out before this, on Arkenstone. It's really fitting how we're kind of matching up here, how we're talking about like Siege of Mordor, and we're actually in there physically now as a character, which is actually really, really cool for us. I don't know, is there one up here? Ah, no, an elf singer over here, that's fine. But yeah, I find that really, really cool that it's kind of matched up in such a way. Okay, the deeds of Prince Anor were of remembrance, so many strong besides, but your tale has ended before Aenor's horse gave way in terror of the Witch King. Were it not for the arrival of elf called Glorfindel, things might have gone ill for the captain of Gondor that day, but your point is clear. Against the evils of shadow, elves and men must stand together, and is a lesson gladly remembered. See, that's my point. It's like both together, but Boromir is very like, you know, very specifically missed out that part, didn't he? Right, let's go talk to him, finish with the other quest, and then see where we get with this volume 2. Kind of regret starting the foreword, to be honest. Should have just jumped straight into it. Alright, I'm sure Boromir will have something to say about this.
What can I do?
You've eased my mind, though it seems we struggle alone. Though it seems we struggle alone, it's not so. That's why we fight on, not just for our own people, but for all people. See, you finally kind of see it. Hey, we are done. That quest took a while to complete. We are now level 55, an extra class trait point, which actually means I think we have 5 remaining. Oops, we need to start kind of sort that out. And now we have to go talk to the Elrond, so we have to go back even more. But that book is now completed. We have a new skirmish available. Apparently, anything else particularly interesting? No. I kind of wish it would tell me what skirmishes I got, but it's fine. Let's go back to Elrond, and hopefully I think this is now the start of Volume 2 properly. Right, we're back with Elrond. Ready to start Volume 2. Oh, still not such. I guess maybe this is it. At least we'll get some of these. These are pretty nice. I already have quite a lot. I did bring these level 51s stuff into my inventory. So we got 1,200 to 1,300 for power, 1,500 for morale. So not massively better. 1,200. So to be fair, it's better that we have a lot of these anyway. We get a new pocket item, which has a lot of fate, some vitality, loss of might, and also that extra power thingy that we have. But it does have that reflect thing as well, which we have on the chest plate. Yeah, so that negates this reflect. We also get a hope token, which is always nice. And so we might put that on because it does give fate, it does give more vitality. Oh, actually, we do lose max morale because of the max morale that we get there anyway. And then I like having the on-use 37 might thing, even if, because we will lose the 18 might plus that extra 37, so it's probably not worth it. We'll get it anyway, no matter what. But it looks like we might have an instance. So this might be just this episode is just us doing the forward and then us properly getting into it next episode, but we'll see. A lot of running around, so it depends on how much is skipped in terms of that, because I'm sure the episode isn't as long as I currently think it is. But talk to Elrond, we're going to go do a solo quest, and then maybe we'll do like the first quest if it's a quick one.
The household of Elrond Half-Elven gather to bid farewell to 9 brave adventurers entrusted with a secret task which could mean the salvation or doom of Middle-earth. I, Gandalf the Grey, must lead them along dark roads.
Okay, so who we got? We have Boromir, Legolas, Bill the Pony, Samwise, Merry, Pippin. Is that Pippin? No, Peregrine, I guess maybe. Bilbo, Frodo, and Aragorn as well. Everything's ready and we're about to leave. Hopefully I'll see you again once this is all over. So we need to talk to a few. You take care of yourself, Frodo. Adventuring is dangerous business. It is indeed. In fact, let's just get a quick little screenshot of this nice little moment. Oh, we also got Gimli over there as well, so that's always nice. Oh, walking into a wall. So now we go talk. Keep an eye upon these lands while we're away. Our errand is a dangerous one. They'll be dangerous behind us, and my footsteps will be easier to know. Easier if I know that I remain to protect them. Our journey will carry me far from here. This is it. Wish us luck. We will come. Be sure to come through okay. Leastways, we'll make sure that we lend Frodo all the help we can and do whatever Gandalf needs us to do. We'll see you when we get back. That's a promise. I assume that is Pippin then. Yeah, Pip. Samwise, you've done ahead. You've gone and forgotten to bring a bit of rope with you. I knew there was something you had forgotten. Bill here has way too much to carry anyway, and I've lightened the load as much as I can. Boromir, where are you? Felt to me I would ask that you come with us. The halflings are too well represented. Why should we, race of men, have so few within the company? Keep your mind off it, Christ! Okay, so begins a new journey. Let's go forth boldly, I say, rather than skulking from the shadow to shadow, and let the enemy quail at our coming. So we're going to watch them depart. Okay, we're having a little bit of an argument about how to leave. It is dusk, or dark, so maybe it's perfect time. Member of the company has been chosen, and any more would threaten the success of the mission. You have business remaining at Eriador. Brave man, defend its people from the lingering shadows. If the errand of this company fails, Eriador will have need of heroes before the final darkness. You've done your part. This burden is for others to bear. Yet we still end up following you. Company is setting out for a quest on Mount Doom. I ask no oath or bond of you, save Frodo alone. You go with him as free companions. A fool vows to walk any road where he knows not where it winds. Such a vow may lend the full courage to strengthen his heart if strength it need. Rely instead upon each other and take what counsels you can. Go now, and with the blessing of all the free folk, farewell. Boromir just had a really weird walk then, but sure. Is Bill? No? Okay. Just a bit slow, that's all. I just wanted to... No, we can't even go that far. I just wanted to see what they were going to say. Is done. They are beyond my age. For all wisdom, I cannot see the end of their road. May they come to it in safety and return to Rivendell in victory. So the company departs. May the stars shine upon their roads. Let's go back inside. There's nothing more we can do for them. The company must now rely upon their own strength and wisdom. Talk to Elrond.
A strange fate brings
We'll take the morale pots. 9 walkers to stand against the 9 riders of the enemy. May they come to no harm and return in safety. Their task completed. There's nothing we can do for them now. We must stand tall against the shadow and keep its attention focused on us, far away from those who can do the greatest harm. What is our task now? Do you accept it? Oh, that is our task now. So, that's the foreword completed. I don't know what the next quest is, so I might have to quickly look that up for like a second, because yeah, it's kind of, I don't know where it starts. If it doesn't start with Elrond, then where does it start? Okay, so it looks like we have to go to Iridian, which we should have a stable master for, hopefully close enough to the location, but that makes sense because we are now on the path to Moria. So I'm going to quickly go to Iridian, see what the first quest entails, and then we'll probably end off for the day because it's quite a lot of travelling, but we'll see where we are. Am I so glad that I grabbed this location at the very least on the way to Mirabel, because unfortunately I couldn't swift travel here, I just had to get regular travel, and it takes the longest way around. So we've just gone from Rivendell all the way up here, through the Giant Valley, over through this way, down through this path, and all the way down here. It took me forever. Probably longer, I feel, than the actual episode's gone on for this point. But we are here. I actually didn't grab this one, annoyingly, which is where we need to go. But I wanted to check. That is Eckhard Dunen. We have to complete the advanced one. To get to here, to Mirabel, we have to do the final. And to do to Gwingris, we only have to do Silent and Restless 1. And I'm not sure how to get here. Intermediate, I guess intermediate might be here as well. Which, I guess if we go there and to get to Rivendell is advanced, that will guarantee that we know that. We are just going to manually travel to there because it is going to be a little bit quicker because we're 78% speed on this horse, which isn't the case for that horse. So we're just going to be a little bit quicker. Yeah, it kind of makes me want to go around and complete a load of quests before we go into Moria. So like in between getting the legendary item and in between getting the legendary item and going to Moria, but at the same time, I literally think when we get past that, we don't have to come back here for anything. I think, yeah, there's a little bit of travelling around sort of in this area, but I think once we've done the stuff for Moria, there's no real reason to leave Moria until you get to, obviously, Caris Galadon. I do want to kind of see if I can get through Redhorn Pass, if there's like an invisible wall, or if it's just going to let me get through there. Because if I could go to the Vales of Anduin, I would find that really funny. That would actually take us to by the Gladden Fields, which would be interesting. Oh, we actually found another deed for this area. Since we have been here before, we have a couple of deeds. Mainly, well, exclusively location deeds. Dens, Ringlaw. Well, Ringlaw technically isn't, I guess, but Ringlaw, Ruins, Ring Goes South. How do we not have any Ringlaw? I thought we got at least one of those. I don't know. Interesting. I know we have to go over there at some point, because there's a quest definitely where we have to go in that location. So that's why I'm mainly remembering having to go this sort of circular area. But there should be someone over here called Tulk. I assume a dwarf. Maybe. But that should be who we have to go talk to. So first things first, definitely, Stable Master. Because even if it takes forever, yeah, advanced. So it depends on where you are. So to go to Iridian, we have to get intermediate. So it's going to be a little bit annoying that you have to go to advanced for this. But one of these guys around here, probably this one by the door, because I'm pretty sure this too gives us our legendary item, Rathwold.
We will reclaim the
Book 1, Chapter 1, and then we need to go talk to Tulk, who is in here. I only briefly looked at the wiki just to find out what location it was in, so that's why I kind of read Tulk, but it's actually not there.
Khazad-dûm has long been lost to us, but we will reclaim it! The spies of our enemies are everywhere.
Right. What I think I'll do is I'll do this one quest, and then we're going to finish off, because that was just come here and talk to that guy. So, basically, we need to defeat 4 enemies, and hopefully they each drop 1 each. Oh, this is going to be kind of good for us. Not on this server perspective, but our next Deeding episode, which is still quite a ways away, because we're on, 115 today, which means we're about 565 should be on the regular server. So our next Deeding episode is actually in Moria. So we'll actually be in Moria, most likely, or around this area, I think. So it's quite a long quest time in there. We're going to be in Moria, probably, or like very only recently leaving by the time we do our Deeding episode there, which is actually going to be kind of interesting. It also lets us kind of understand the area a bit better, hopefully, and also the Deeding. It's going to give us an understanding of what the amounts for Deeding. So we look like a 9180 is what it looks like, which is going to be what, 135 total with the accelerator.
The dwarves will prevail.
Okay, I feel like we should go down here and complete this one at the very least. We'll do this and then we'll finish. Like, I don't like leaving it on quest where I can just easily complete it, especially when we've got bonus XP. If we didn't have it, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it next episode. But there's possibly also a little, hopefully an encampment area or something around here. If not, we'll just log out anyway, and we'll be safe most likely for the next episode. It looks like there is these wagons, so we should be safe. I do remember this a little bit. It has been a very long time, though, since we've been around here. At least maybe 300 episodes or so on the main server. Because there was this other quest, yeah, where you don't have to do it, but you don't have to do it, and if you complete this quest, yeah, it can only be completed before the expedition. It might be worth doing these just so we have those quest completions, because these should count towards origin completions. So I'm going to leave it here for the minute. We'll do those next episodes. So we've got defeat Half-Orcs and defeat Graug, and then prepare 7 lunches, so that looks to be up there, and then I don't know where this is. Oh, down there. So is there a cave? There is a cave down there. Okay, so we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode, then come over here, because these, I think, are pretty easy quests, and they are only available for a limited time. So it's better to do them now, and then we've got them done, because you can't come back and do them later. It's not like with a reflecting pool or anything you can come back, but I just think it's worth doing, especially because I kind of, eventually, the whole point of the Deeding episodes and stuff is kind of to be almost completionist in some regards, so missing out a quest that you can't do later on purpose seems a bit weird. Doing it accidentally wouldn't, if there's one quest I don't see and it's like, oh, I forgot it, it's not a huge deal, but nonetheless, enough of me battling. That's going to be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.